Hey guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be making my April TBR, and basically it is technically March 23rd, and the reason why I'm doing it so early is because I'm going on a trip next week, and this week is ACT testing, and I don't think I'm gonna have time to freaking make another TBR. Basically what we're gonna do for this TBR is I have 34 books wrapped, and on each book has like a bookish question or bookish type something for me to answer. And so it has those questions, so I'm gonna get a random number generator, and then whichever book that like is that number, which I don't remember really any of the books that I really picked out, but whatever book that I get, I'll answer the question that's on that book, and then I will pick that for my TBR, I guess. I have had really bad brain fog for the last couple of weeks, and English hasn't been Englishing, and honestly English isn't English for me on a normal day, so it's especially really bad today and these last few weeks, so bear with me. All right, we have our numbers in. We're gonna generate 14. Okay, 14 is, we're gonna take you over here with me. I'm gonna see. Okay, we're good here. So we got 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. So we get this one, and we're gonna see what it is. I'm so sorry about the creaking of the floor. I wish I could do something about that, but I cannot. But anyways, our question is, what is your favorite place to read? My favorite place to read is my bed. It's a mess right now, but my bed. I love to sleep in my bed. I mean, I love to read in my bed. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I do sometimes like to read when I'm like out camping, and then it's all like the bird noises. That can sometimes be really fun, but sometimes I just get too caught up in the moment of like enjoying my time camping and being out in the wilderness that I end up not reading. So okay, now I get to open. I'm kind of scared. I'm honestly really scared. Like, I'm pretty sure that like I've still kind of been in a, I feel like I know what this is. I think I know what this is. Okay, we got the Book of Witching by C.J. Cook. I think that's how you say their name. I'm honestly kind of scared for this one. Like, I normally don't read, I guess, like, I don't know what you'd necessarily call this. I don't normally read like this kind of fiction based on like what it's about. I normally don't read it. I mostly picked it up because I think my mom was getting rid of it, and I just, actually, that might be a lie. I picked it up somewhere, and it was because I wanted to try something that was a little more out of my comfort zone, and it was around the time I was reading, I think it's pronounced The Crucible inside of English, and I was really invested in witches and stuff, so I picked it up. So we'll have to see how this one goes. I am pretty nervous about this. And another thing I'm really nervous about is most of these, I'm guessing, won't have the audiobooks. And I'm still kind of in that slump where like I don't feel like reading anything other than an audiobook. So I'm a little nervous for that, but we're gonna push through it, and hopefully it won't make me give books bad scores, ratings, just because like I wasn't up for it. But anyways, next, wait, we gotta pick a new one. So we are gonna move it from 34 to 33, and then generate 5. Okay, let's bring us over here again. Okay, let's make sure you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. It's 2 hardbacks. No. Okay. The book that we got is, what is a book quote that has stuck with you? I don't know. I do know one that has stuck with me. And it's the By You, I Am Forever Undone by Carden. And then If I Cannot Be Better Than Them, Then I'm Gonna Be So Much Worse by Jude in the Cruel Prince trilogy. Honestly, now that I'm really thinking about it, I think that those are like the only 2 I can really say, because while like other book quotes have stuck with me, they don't like come to mind when someone says, oh, what's a book quote that you really like? So I feel like that the only ones that would stick, like technically stick with me hardcore, where I'm not forgetting any of them, would probably be those 2, because I feel like it's unfair to say that the other ones have stuck with me if like they don't come to mind immediately, if that makes sense. But then again, I'm not really one to keep like a safe in my brain for quotes, but I'm just gonna say that those ones are it, because it's gonna be kind of hard for me to find ones that are more deep than that, because I've read, I want to say over 200 books total, so it'd be kind of hard to think of another one. But anyways, we're gonna start opening this one. I'm scared. I'm really scared. I think I know what this one is. Okay. None Shall Sleep by Ellie Marnie. I do need to read this one. I've had this on my shelf for a hot minute. I'm not like super scared of this one. Like, I'm gonna end up accidentally spoiling something for myself. Like, it's not like I'm necessarily scared of this one. I have just been like putting it off. Like, I don't really know why. Yeah. Anyways, None Shall Sleep is our second book. We'll do 10. We'll do 10, and then if like we don't finish them, I'll just add them to my shelves and it'll be fine. But like, this is pushing me to read more that are out of my comfort zone, because I'll only have picks that are probably out of my comfort zone, because I don't think that I put in like books that I want to read, like I've had my eye on, just because like I know that if I wrap them up and then I wanted to read them later or use them for a prompt in something else, then I probably would have cried. Also, which is another thing, once I'm done with these, don't fall. Once I'm done with these, I'm getting my full TBR from this, I'm going to choose 1 to 3 of these each time that I make a new TBR and answer the questions. That way you can kind of get to know more about my bookish tastes, while also getting to see me do some TBR stuff. But yeah, on to our next number. Oops, I accidentally generated without you, so we'll generate again. 12. Okay, let's move. Okay, we got, let me make sure you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Sweet. Okay, please be a good one. It's a paperback. Anyways, what was your favorite book as a kid? Honestly, that's kind of hard. I'd have to say the Fablehaven series, or Hatchet, or With the Might of Angels, or there's some like serpent book. If I can find a picture of it, I'll put it up here, but I can't remember what it's called. But those are my favorite books as a kid. Okay. I'm scared. I think I know what it is. Wait. Maybe I don't. I know what it is. No! I'm scared of this one. It's Looking for Alaska. It's Looking for Alaska by John Green. Honestly, I don't even remember why I got this. I want to say I thought that it was something else, and that I picked it up, and then I realized it was in fact not that. But this book is supposed to be getting banned in the United States, so I think it'll be good for me to read it, or at least they're attempting to ban it. Generate 27. Okay, that's gonna be a lot of counting. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Okay. I don't remember which ones that I had put in this wrapping paper. There's only 2 with this wrapping paper. I don't remember which ones I put in these wrapping paper. So it'll be a surprise. Anyways, the question is, what is an LGBTQ recommendation that you don't see often? Okay, I have the book over here. Let me grab the book because I loved this book, but I don't see it recommended often. I recommend The Coldest Touch by Isabel Sterling. It is basically about a vampire and a girl who's, I guess you'd call her kind of a witch, but like the witch is trying to get rid of her powers, and then the vampire is trying to stop her, and it's LGBTQ, like lesbians. I'm pretty sure some gay people are in there too. Well, I mean, obviously, but like, yeah, it was just really fun. I thought it was really entertaining, and then it also had LGBTQ representation. It was just a lot of fun. I thought it was fun and cute, but yeah, I'd recommend that. Okay, now I get to open this. I'm scared. Please be something good. Dang, I wrapped this one hardcore. Was I trying not to let myself peek or something? Okay. I'm scared. Okay. Okay. We got Ellie is Cool Now by Victoria Fulton and Faith McLaren. I got this from the Dollar Tree. And I hate that they tell you that it's a Wattpad book. Like, don't expose me like that. I think that everybody thinks that Wattpad books are super smutty. It's just, leave me alone. But I don't think it will, like, it sounded good. It's just like, it kind of scares me in a way, because where it is a Wattpad book, I kind of get nervous on if it's actually going to be good or not. But hey, maybe my Wattpad face is still there. You never know. Okay. Maybe 21. Sorry. I was like, that was a big thing inside of my 5th grade class, so it stuck with me. Anyways, 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I feel like I counted that wrong. This is right. Okay. The book prompt is, what of a book of yours that you own has, what book of yours that you own has the prettiest cover? I think that the prettiest cover I own that is not a special edition would have to be The Finest Print. I just really love the blueprint, I guess that's what you call it. Like, the blueprint is so pretty, and like, I love this color blue too, but I've loved this book as well, so I mean, you can go read it. It's pretty great. I thought it was fun, and then it's just got a really pretty cover, which I can't complain about, like, obviously. But that's not counting special editions. But I also have another one, and I think it's called The Dark Infinity. That one's like pretty close second, but I would say this one is my favorite cover. It's not special edition, but also it's really pretty. But yeah, anyways, now we get to open this. I'm scared. Okay, I know what this is. It's Not a Happy Family by Sherry Lapina? I'm sorry. I can't pronounce names. Anyways, it's looking like this is gonna be our 5th book on the TBR, which I'm not like mad about. It's just I tend to put off thrillers. I tend to usually go for romances. Like most of the time I tend to like books that are just mindless. But then I also really love it when when they're like really deep and meaningful. But it's just like I always pick mindless crap. I can't help it. Anyways, all right. We got 18. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. It was 18, right? I'm pretty sure that was. 8. What book of yours made you cry the hardest? This book made me cry the hardest. I usually don't cry all that much with books, okay? Like, hear me out. I'll get teary-eyed. Like, I'll be like, oh, that's so sad. Like, tears will come to my eyes when I'm reading, sure. But it's really hard to get me to cry. Like, actually cry. Tears streaming down my face and they won't stop. Like, maybe you'll get a tear or two, but it's hard to make me bawl. This book made me bawl. Like, it was coming down, and I had made a video to my friend. Maybe I'll put it on the screen, maybe I won't, but I had made a video. I had it spoiled. Like, at the beginning of the book, it kind of tells you what's gonna happen, and I had a feeling that it was gonna go the way that it did, and I was like, I haven't even got to the point where something, and I was just bawling. Like, I was sobbing so bad. And then it was like right around it. I have a whole story that goes along with this. Like, I was reading it the day before whatever event happens, so it was and then the next day, on the day that everything had happened in this book, so it was like the same date, I was going to, I think it was to Las Vegas for a family trip, and we were going that way, and it was raining. I was going through it, and I still go through it. Like, I still will go through random phases of grief. Like, I will randomly think about this book and be sad. I will randomly get a Pinterest pin of this book and be sad. I will randomly get a TikTok of this book and be sad. I don't know how many times I've ranted to my friend about this book that she was the main push for me to read it, because she was like, well, I think that you should read it. Like, yes, it's sad, but it's also really good. So that was like my final push to go and read it. And then I was devastated. So I have ranted to her about 100 gazillion times about this book. Luckily, she just takes it and listens to it. But like, this is like a 7 out of 5-star read for me. Like, something about this book just like hit a part of my soul, and I just can't get over it. And I know that some people some people don't like it all that much, and I totally get it. And like, I don't think that the writing is for everyone, but something about it just hit. And maybe it's like the time I was reading it, because I was a sophomore in high school and things were just not too great. And so I don't know, it just hit a certain, wait, was I a sophomore in high school? In the beginning of junior year. It was the beginning of junior year. So yeah, it just hit, I guess. But yeah, I really loved it. I even have the special edition up there, and I wish that I got the like Barnes & Noble exclusive edition of the second one. I haven't even touched the second one. Like, I'm scared to touch the second one. I'm terrified. Like, it scares me so bad. And I've been wanting to reread this one so I could tab it up, because I didn't tab it up when I read it the first time. I'm even terrified to reread it. Like, I'm even terrified to reread this book, because I know that I was a sobbing mess the first time. And I wasn't even to like the main point. Like I was like this much in and I was crying over stuff. It was like, what is going on here? But yeah, I love it with my heart and soul. If you take any book away from any possible recommendations, please take this one, because it was so good. Anyways, I'm done with my If You Had Been With Me rant. Okay, now that we're done with that, we can open this one. I'm scared. I know what this is. Okay. Lock Every Door by Riley Sager. I've actually already read this book. I forgot everything that happened in it, and honestly when I was reading it the first time I kind of went through it like empty-minded, and so I decided to put it back in so I could reread it and decide if I wanted to keep it, get rid of it. But I don't remember anything other than that she's like house sitting for an apartment. That's about it. So, well, we'll see how that goes. I'm not too mad about this one, honestly. It'd be good for me to reread it and decide on if I want to keep it on my shelves or just like make room. Even though I have a lot of room because I've gotten new shelves, as you saw in the last video. If you haven't gone and seen it, go see it. But just make more room for new books because I buy books at a scary rate. 6. Okay, we can do that. Obviously we can do that. Oops. Anyways, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Sweet. What is a book you recommend to everyone? Okay, I cannot do If You Had Been With Me again. What book do I want to do then? If You Had Been With Me is number 1. I'd recommend that one to everyone, but I'm gonna do another one since we already recommended that one. I'm gonna recommend Coral by Sarah Ella. This is a book and it's like a retelling of, I think, The Little Mermaid, and it deep dives, it kind of goes into mental health stuff, and then it also goes into like it has a little bit of everything for everyone. Like there's a little bit of mystery, there's a little bit of romance, there's a little bit of like just like, I don't know what you'd call it, just contemporary like day-to-day life. But I really enjoyed it. It was one of like the first technically like mental health talking books that I ever really read, and I really enjoyed it. Like I haven't read it in a hot minute, but I thought it was pretty sad. I want to say it was one of the first books that had made me cry. Obviously not like it wasn't a whole ton. It wasn't like If You Had Been With Me type of cry, but it made me cry a decent amount. Like it was pretty good, and I thought it was really fun and entertaining. Just make sure you're cautious of like trigger warnings and stuff. But I thought that it was really good, and I definitely recommend it to everyone. And it's not all that popular. I wish that more people would know about it so that way more people could read it, because I don't see it recommended really ever. But I thought it was really fun. Okay, time to open. Okay, it's not what I thought it was. I was kind of scared. Okay, we have We All Looked Up by Tommy Wallach. This is basically about the end of the world. That's what I know about this. I'm a little scared for it because honestly I have end of the world anxiety. Honestly, not right now. Please strike us with a meteor. Anyways, but like I'm a little scared for it because I tend to get anxiety, which I hope it won't. If it does set off my anxiety, I'm probably gonna DNF it. But I think it could be really good for you because it's like talking about, I guess, kind of what you would do, or what people might do when they know that their life is gonna be over within like the day, by the end of the day. So I think that's kind of interesting. It kind of reminds me of They Both Die at the End, Core. But I think it's gonna be a little different. But I am kind of excited for it because it's kind of out of my comfort zone. Can I stop? My goodness. I'm excited for it, but I'm also nervous for it. These books are definitely like pretty much all out of my comfort zone. I think the only one that's technically in my comfort zone is None Shall Sleep and Lock Every Door. And maybe Ellie is cool now. Ladies and gents, this is the moment you're waiting for. 13. Finding 13. I need to shut up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, it was 13. I'm pretty sure I have an idea of what this could be. It's fire, it's freedom, it's fun and open. I need to shut up. Anyways, what is your favorite opening line from a book? I'm cooked. Okay. Honestly, this is a basic answer. I was trying to find one that was better, but I honestly couldn't find one that was better. Other than there's another one, but I don't think that that'd be a decent option. So I just went with this one. But I did all the bright places, and the first line is today a good day to die? Again, it's kind of basic, but who doesn't like to be basic every once in a while? Okay, so I get to open. This could be, I'm kind of scared for this one actually. Like, I have two ideas of what this could be in my head. This could either be the Bridgerton book one, or this could be Percy Jackson, or there's another one. I just can't remember what it exactly was, but I'm scared. So. It's Bridgerton. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I started reading this on audiobook a while back, and it wasn't bad. It's just I don't feel like reading it. I don't feel like reading it lately, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Generate 17. This is fine. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. What is your favorite book related memory? Okay, it has to be when I had sent my friend the video of me sobbing to If He Had Been With Me. I'm sorry, I know that I'm bringing up If He Had Been With Me again, but like, I love it. I love it, and then that memory just sticks with me all the time because it was so funny. It's so funny to look back on and see how much like I was sobbing over it. And I wasn't even to the end yet. I was in for a treat. It's fine. But anyways, I don't know what this could be, honestly. It could be anything. I don't know. How much did I wrap this dang book? Shadow and Bone. Okay. I'm a little nervous for this one. Okay. Here's my thing. I started reading this in 8th grade, I think. And I couldn't get into it, but then again my mental health was so down the drain that it could have just been that. So it could be good. So I decided I'm giving it a second chance, and that's why I wrapped it. And I also figured why not put some popular books in there, because I tend to always push the popular books off because I'm scared that they're not going to be good. So Shadow and Bone. Anyways, that one I'm not too mad about. Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo, by the way, if you didn't know already. January 21, yet again. Okay. Scooch these over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay. What book has changed your perspective on something? I got one for this one. I would have to say that Every Last Word by Tamara Ireland Stone, I think that's how you say it, has changed my perspective on some things. Like this, I'm pretty sure this book talks about, I'm pretty sure it's OCD, and my like what I initially had kind of thought OCD was pretty much just like, oh, everything needs to be cleaned, or oh, things are super messy and I'm not organized kind of thing, which this talks about more of like the, I think it's the compulsiveness, like compulsive thoughts, stuff like that. So like, oh, I'm gonna chop her hair off, and then try not to do that because they're really strong and they're really compulsive, and chopping someone's hair off would probably be a terrible idea. So like, I didn't never really consider that to be something that came along with OCD, and I do tend to be more open-minded. I just have never thought that it was, or that it could be that serious and that hard, which of course I always am open-minded, and I'm like, any mental illness is hard to deal with. I just didn't expect it to be something that could get that serious, which it definitely opened my mind to how serious OCD can be and how hard it can be. So yeah, I think that kind of opened up my perspective on OCD and even other mental illnesses. Like, just because you hear about it being one way doesn't mean that it can't be like different for someone else, if that makes sense. Okay, time to open our last and final book. Okay. I think I know what this is. House of Salt and Sorrows by Erin A. Craig, which that's been there for a hot minute. I'm sorry for all of those of you who's gonna piss off. I'm scared of this one. Don't fall. I'm scared of this one. I honestly have been putting this one off for a hot minute, so it's probably good that I'm getting it done and over with, but it does scare me. So, but hey, I'm getting it done. Anyways, we have all of our 10 books. I'm gonna go over them all again, so let me do that. So first we got the First we got The Book of Witching by CJ Cook. This one, again, I am kind of nervous about. It's technically, like, it's not a genre that I usually pick up, but I am excited to see where it goes and if I'll enjoy it. Then we got None Shall Sleep by Ellie Marney, which again, I'm a little nervous for, but not as nervous as I am for some of the other ones. It definitely will push me to read it because I tend to push off mysteries and thrillers a lot. Don't ask me why, I just do. It just happens. Then we got Looking for Alaska by John Green, which terrifies me because I tend to not like more books that are like, I don't even think you'd count this as a classic, but like, I don't know what genre you technically would throw it in there, but I'm scared to read it, so it is what it is. And then we got At Least Cool Now, which is by Victoria Fulton and Faith McLaren, which I'm a little nervous for, but not too nervous. Like, I usually read romance and I'm pretty sure this is a romance. I'm just mostly nervous about it being Wattpad and maybe it won't be that good. That's about it. And then we got Not a Happy Family by Sherry Lapina, I think is how you say it. I'm sorry if I'm getting it wrong. It's a thriller. I'm a little bit nervous for it, but not terrified. It'll definitely get me to read it because I tend to push off thrillers for forever, but as long as it gets me reading it. Then we got Like Every Door by Riley Sager, which this would be a reread. I don't remember anything about it, but it'll definitely be good, and I'm not complaining about this book because from what I remember, I liked it a decent amount. It was just like, I was so zoned out of it when reading it. So, and then we got We All Looked Up by Tommy Walsh. I don't know how you pronounce it. We can just stop expecting that of me now. Anyways, I'm a little nervous for it. I'm hoping that it won't set off my anxiety, but if it does, I'll just have to DNF it and go about my day. But I think it could be good. And then we got Bridgerton, The Duke and I. I'm a little nervous for it, but I was enjoying the audiobook. It just depends on if I can get the audiobook again. If I can get the audiobook again, then maybe I'll be set for life. I just know that I started listening to it and then I got my wisdom teeth out and then I stopped. So maybe it won't be terrible. And then we got Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. I'm a little nervous, but not terribly nervous. I've tried it once, didn't like it all too much, but Like, I think I DNF'd it, honestly. I think it was like a soft DNF, like maybe I'll try it again, maybe I won't. But I just couldn't get into it, which again, I was also kind of reading it during, I think, study hall. So I was technically supposed to be studying. It's fine. But yeah, not bad. And then we got House of Salt and Sorrows by Erin A. Craig, which I'm a little nervous for. I think what has set me off from it is I think I noticed that it wasn't what I was expecting. Like, I think I looked more into it and it wasn't what I initially wanted it to be or thought it was going to be. So that just kind of made me not want to read it. That's about it. We have all of the books that I'm supposed to be reading in April. Did I say March at the beginning of this? I think I did. April Tbr. I don't know if I'll get around to reading them all. There's a good chance that I won't, but I'm gonna try. I promise I'll try my hardest. I promise. I would do like like the one that I did last time, where it was what I read in like last month, from last month's TBR, but where it's pretty far off from the end of March. I don't think I should do that because I've read a majority of them, don't get me wrong. Like I've read Carry On, I've read, why am I forgetting all of this crap? Hold on. There's some other ones I can't remember now, but the only 3 that I have not read yet, well, I'm in the middle of reading, I think it's Happy Medium. I'm in the middle of reading Happy Medium. I have the only 3 that I have not finished yet, other than Happy Medium, is I Kiss Shara Wheeler, Eventide, and The Midnight Lie. And I do plan on reading those soon. I just got to finish up Happy Medium, which I'm actually really enjoying Happy Medium. But anyways, ACT is on Tuesdays, so pray for me. Or like, this might be up before like I even do the ACT. This might be up after I do the ACT. So send prayers, even if like it's late. Maybe your prayers will somehow magically change my scores to be freaking correct. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and like and subscribe if you want to see more. Again, I'm changing my content over to bookish stuff. I'm hoping that during the summer I can start posting a little more than just TBR stuff and like what I read, but you never know. That's about it. Anyways, bye.